specific things. But a common noun always focuses on generalized things. This is the major difference between a common noun and a proper noun. Material noun and abstract noun. There is a major difference between a material noun and a concrete noun. Things which are in countable form, things which can be made singular or plural, can be kept under the category of concrete noun. But things which we cannot make it singularity and plurality, things which cannot be, say, in countable form or in uncountable form, it means they are material nouns. We cannot count water. We cannot say that is water countable noun or is water uncountable noun. We can only say water is an uncountable noun because we cannot count water. We cannot make its singularity and plurality. Concrete noun can be counted, concrete noun can be made singular or plural. This is the major difference between concrete noun and a material noun. As tree is a common noun, but wood of a tree is a material noun. We cannot say that wood of a tree is a concrete noun because wood of a tree is in uncountable form of noun. We cannot count wood. We can count only pieces of wood. We cannot count jewelry. We can count pieces of jewelry. As we say that sugar. Sugar, we cannot count sugar. We cannot make its singularity and plurality. So we can say sugar is a material noun. Although it is a purified form of juice of cane, sugar. But we cannot say it is a concrete noun because it is in uncountable form of noun. So we can say that things which can be counted and things which can be made in singular or plural form can be a concrete noun, and things which we cannot make its singularity and plurality and things which we cannot count can be kept under the category of a material noun. In case of abstract noun, if our five senses are working in identifying them, if our five senses succeed in identifying things, it means they are abstract noun. They are not abstract noun. Our five senses, if fail in identifying things, it means they are abstract nouns. Abstract nouns cannot be identified by our five senses. Our five senses become totally confused in identifying abstract nouns. Can we identify courage by our five senses? Can we identify fear by our five senses? Can we identify it? No. Our five senses cannot identify them. It means they are totally abstract nouns. Our five senses can identify only concrete form of noun. As we talk about air. Air cannot be kept under the category of an abstract noun because air can be realized, Air can be touched. Although air is in invisible form, it is not invisible form. Fire, if we talk about fire, fire cannot be kept under the category of abstract noun because our eyes can see fire. Our hands can realize the existence of fire. So, these things, although these things are in visible form or in invisible form, yet our five senses are working in case of these nouns. Our five senses can identify air, our five senses can identify fire, our five senses can identify water. But in case of fear, in case of courage, our five senses fail in identifying them. Our five senses cannot identify what is fear. Our five senses cannot identify what is horror. So, we can say that where our five senses work in identifying them and they succeed a noun in identifying them, it means they are not abstract nouns. Abstract nouns cannot be identified by our five senses. No matter they are in visible form or invisible form. If anything is a visible form, then one of the five senses, eyes, can see them. It means they are not abstract things. Our five senses totally become blind in identifying abstract nouns. So, in the concluding part of this discussion, we can say that in case of noun, 8 types of noun and their differences from each other. And it is the very useful lecture for all the students who are preparing for competitive exams. This lecture will help them in identifying which type of noun is being asked. Thank you.